Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Heat 2002. And in this episode of our season, as Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his number 8 Budweiser Chevrolet, we're going to be running the 12th race of this 31 race season, which will be at Lowe's Motor Speedway for the famous Coca-Cola 600, now which is named Charlotte Motor Speedway, of course. But last time I went to record NASCAR Heat 2002, it was an utter disaster. I had to do California and Richmond in the same session, and I never opened the program to record the races. So I had to do like this recap of the big disaster, and you can watch that by clicking this link that'll pop up in the top right of the video. But basically, we finished third at California, and Bobby Labonte won. And then at Richmond, I was taking a pit stop, and Kenny Wallace blew a tire, trapping me 2 laps down. And then Bobby Labonte won that too. So now I'm 113 points behind him, but still in second. And John Andretti is 18 points behind us in third. Then you've got Gordon, Burton, Jarrett, Kurt Busch still on the first page. Mark Martin blew his engine somehow at the end of California, so he's still all the way back in 9th. And I ruined Ward Burton's race at California, and I guess that's all you really need to know. So let's click on schedule. And yes, this is the famous 600. It's the longest race of the season. I expect to have 2 pit stops in this, but I don't know if even one of them will be under the green flag. Because in this dadgum game, they always have to have these scripted cautions. I turn on cautions just so that if there's a wreck or something, there's a caution for it. But then they're always just throwing all that shit in there, so it never really plays out. But let's let them do their qualifying crap. I have removed the memory card, so no more fucking auto-saving. Okay, there you go. Of course, our last to first challenge. We got Harvick, Sadler. There's Mike Wallace. Everything seems quite normal. Bobby Labonte on pole. Mark Martin trying to recover. John Andretti's up there. Okay, normal stuff. Normal stuff. Normal stuff. Yeah. No. Yeah, continue without saving. Now, let's get to the race. Okay, I just needed to get me some water. I very much dehydrated myself from doing the intros. Yes, intros. I do a lot of intros for my videos, because I know one take ain't gonna cut it. In one take, I'll say too much, or I'll forget to say something, and it's like, might as well just freaking start over. I don't want to ramble your head off, or leave out any important information. I don't want no 4-minute section of the video where I'm not even racing. Come on, Harvick. I sent it underneath you because you left it open, and then you crushed me onto the apron almost. Oh God, this is Charlotte. The early NASCAR Heat games have a terrible Charlotte. The car loses control way too easily. It's so floaty. It's way worse in Dirt to Daytona because the car is floaty as it is in that game. In this one, things are a bit more stiff, but you can still lose control rather easily. For the longest time, I played this game with assists on because I didn't know how to turn them off. They're in like the weirdest place whenever you go to the race settings. Mike Wallace, I hate you. You suck. Good Lord. It's like they leave it open. Oh, we're going into the grass. It's so floaty. They leave it open, and I take it because I don't know. Whatever Ayrton Senna said. Yeah, he says if there's a hole and you don't take the gap, then you're no longer a racing driver or something. Yeah, whatever he said. But man, like they leave it open and I take it and then I get crushed off the damn track. Or spun out. But whenever you come to the damn front stretch and you're trying not to hit somebody, they have this way of swaying back and forth. Like their entire racing line is just driving very psychotically. I don't like it. I have to stay away from it. I have to be careful. It's hard to, because either I get hit by them and spun and wrecked, or I drive myself off the track. So I don't know whether to be on the outside or the inside. I don't want to get pushed into a wall and damage, but I also don't want to fly out on the track and then lose control of myself. I really have no control. I've just got to hold on tight and pray that we stay alive. And we're doing great right now. We're on the 5th lap of the race, and I'm up to 15th. I passed like 3 more cars, and we'll be in the top half before we even complete a quarter of the race. Let's pass Ricky Rudd and Jeff Burton. This is what I'm talking about. I was down there. You left it open. I took it. And then you go drive me off the track. They can't make the next lane. They don't even try. Hey, Jeff Burton's trying to get back around me. I'm not letting it happen. I find it interesting. If you look at the corners of the grass going to the front stretch, you can see that it kind of has like a racing line touch to it, as if all the cars go passing over that. And there's like a different shade of green everywhere else. Just little corners, like that part of the grass gets passed through often. I really need to make sure I pass these AI before I go into the turn. I'm trying not to head into the wall, but we've got Ken Schrader here. Yeah, you look at them, they go into the grass every damn time, and the corner of the grass is darker. I'm probably better off making moves on the outside. You stay down there, Mike Skinner. Don't you come up. How are we doing on tires right now? The right front's getting the yellow. These are going to last a while. I really don't think they're going to last halfway. This should be a 2 pit stop race. I would really like it. At least one green flag stop. Not just plague us with cautions and us have to keep pitting under the caution. Then some weird dumb strategy comes out where people don't pit whenever they should, and they have to pit after the caution, under the green flag, and it happens all the damn time. So dumb. So very dumb. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we're in the top half of the field, and only 8 laps into the race. Could we get our 5th win of the season? This would be a wonderful race for Dale Jr. to win at. I don't think he ever won a Coca-Cola 600. Maybe he almost did one time, and then he ran out of gas off the final corner, and then Kevin Harvick did. I don't know if that was the Coca-Cola 600. That might have been like the Bank of America 500 or whatever. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the All-Star. The All-Star is different crap. Random drivers go winning the All-Star. I feel like Dale Earnhardt Jr. should have won an All-Star, just considering they have this fan vote garbage. And it's like, yeah, they're just going to vote Dale Jr. first place and make it easy for him to win. But I don't think they did the fan vote like that all the freaking time. Only a few times. But we're getting it. Now the field's spread out, so not passing cars as often. I could if I was just impatient and gunning for it and trying to slice past every single car every damn lap, but I'm trying to be patient because we've got time. Bobby Labonte has led every lap so far, and he's got a really big lead on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th over there. We're about to make our move on Jeff Gordon. Then we got his teammate Terry Labonte, Ward Burton, and Kurt Busch, who are trying to recover from how they're doing in the points lately. Kurt Busch is on his way somewhat. I mean, Mark Martin is behind us, and I don't know if this is going to do anything for him if he's running just 10th. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get to the outside of Jeff Gordon. Down the back straight. Yes, we are. Keep it off the wall. Don't do that. Just wandering into the wall. It would mostly be my fault if I wandered into the wall, but at the same time, the analog stick is very picky about what position you leave it in. Like, you won't even know, and next thing you know, it's like, oh, you're slightly turning to the right. I thought that was going to be a problem in NASCAR Legends, but it just seemed like the calibration was, like, not as specific as it seemed whenever I was calibrating the analog stick every time. He's telling me still there, but, like, Jeff Gordon, I was all the way over there. So now we're going underneath Ward Burton. Now, I'm not all the way down to the apron, so he's actually moving a lane up instead of just trying to push me off the track. I mean, that's something I noticed in NASCAR Heat Evolution. Whenever I would play that game, especially at a track like Pocono, if you're up against the wall, like really close, they will choose to run the highest lane because their highest lane is not that high, and they'll just drive you into the wall. And in other cases, where if you're really low down at the bottom of the track, they'll choose their lowest lane and pretend that you're not there. It's weird how they pick that crap. I don't know, you'll get that with the Technics game, a NASCAR Heat game, any freaking NASCAR game. It's like how they decide what line they're going to run. It's not based off the fact that you're actually there. It's just like, okay, can I go to that next lane? It kind of reminds me of like playing Need for Speed and doing the drag racing mode, and you can choose to pick a different lane to avoid the traffic that you're speeding past. You don't actually know where you're going to be whenever you come up to the traffic, so you just got to hope you check into the next lane, and that's not where your car is going to be, behind some other car. But we're in the top 5 now, and oh yeah, that right front is getting hot and worn down. We're low on fuel, okay, so we have to pit this next lap. I'm trying to clear Kurt Busch so I can get ready to head down pit road, but that does not seem like it's going to happen. I've run way out of grip. I mean, Terry Labonte's going to pass us at this rate. Okay. So they got to head down pit road. And I don't want to get run over by them. So, like, the hell am I going to do? Okay, so I'm going to sit right here. And I'm trying to head into the pits. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. And I didn't speed in. I don't know how the hell I made that work. But we're having green flag pit stops. I don't think I have any damage. I mean, we were passing people still and all that stuff. That was wicked nuts. That was messy. That was ugly. That was bad. But I felt no repercussions from that. We headed down pit road, and we're all right. No one touched me. He's saying the pace car's out. Why is the pace car out? They gotta do this shit. I mean, we haven't been lapped just yet, have we? Well, I mean, Bobby Labonte, he's on pit road with us, so at least we're lapped down with him. I was just saying, we made green flag pit stops, but no. There's always a caution. Maybe the next pit stop will be a full green flag pit stop. I am not pitting. I literally just did.
Get set. Race is about to go green.
So, we're coming back to the restart in 23rd place. And I guess we'll be 24th almost, because Ken Schrader's right here next to us. And guess what the caution was for? Matt Kenseth blew a tire or whatever. And guess who this new leader? Matt Kenseth. And he's right behind us. But John Andretti and Bobby Labonte are both barely still on the lead lap right in front of us. So the people we're battling with for the championship right now are right there. So I guess I shouldn't really care so much about all these other guys for position behind us. Just those two. Usually I'm worried about where we finish because my championship competitors are up front and I need to be as close to them as possible. Well, they're at the back. So it doesn't matter where I finish as long as I finish close to them just to stay in range. But I want to finish in front of them and gain positions. If I can somehow luck my way into actually getting track position after passing those two guys, that would be great. And actually gain points on them. But like I have a whole track worth of space to get to actually making positions and getting away from them. We also have to take another green flag pit stop, and I don't know if they're going to schedule another freaking scripted caution. But like, even if I short pit and take two tires and splash and go, I still can't make up an entire track, can I? I don't think that's going to happen. But if there's another caution, before we pit, then we can work our way all the way back to the tail end of the field and make up positions that way. It would just have to happen real soon. And I am not going to dump one of my championship competitors to get that. And I'm just going to bet on this game doing it on its own. Oh my god. You know what I'm doing on damage? I mean, we got a little to the wheels and front spoiler, but not enough to actually ruin our corners and shit. I just feel really tight, but these are the fastest guys on the track, so I guess it should be expected. I keep it off the apron. Well, I keep it off the apron, then I go wandering into the wall. Talked about. Car loves to wander. Look at them drive into the grass. I do that, and the car just takes a hard left through the grass. And we're slowly getting to Bobby Labonte. The highest up we can finish right now would be 19th. Bobby Labonte has let Dale Jarrett go. I mean, that's great. Continue doing that. That puts more cars in between you and me. And actually gain points on you. I'm trying to, push Dale Jarrett past him. And then we'll pass Dale Jarrett. Some way, shape, or form I could actually do that. Trying not to get myself loose in the front stretch, because that can totally happen. And how am I going to pass Dale Jarrett? I don't think he's slow enough for us to actually do that on the outside, and I'm having a hard time actually taking turns as perfect as they are. That's why they pull away, is because they're actually good at driving the track. Us, we're better than the slow guys, but we're not the best. And then you just leave the bottom open. No, don't dump them. The car ain't going to turn any more than that. That's why that's not good. But passing Dale Jarrett, who's for once actually faster than Bobby Labonte. I don't know why, but he is. Can you stay faster than him, please? Oh my god, thank goodness. Caution comes out before we take a pit stop. And how many laps we got left? I don't know how to view how many laps we got left. I mean, it should tell us right here. Okay, 12 laps to go. And I guess 11 if we were all the way at the other side of the track like we should be. Again, now it's 11 because the leaders just got to it and they were behind us. Here we come. And we're back at the tail end of the lead lap, when previously we were at the front of the previous lap. I am going to pit under this caution, and we'll be able to make it to the end. It looks like they're all trying to decide where to put their cars before they go into the pits. And it's so dumb how they do this, because like they just hop in somewhere. They don't actually have to be in a certain position under the caution, even though that is not how it works. Wherever you come, whenever you cross the line, you stay in that position until you head into the pit road. But no, they're just picking some position on the track. Yeah, I'm not repairing damages still. I don't want to come to the restart with worn tires at all, with like 8 or 7 laps to go. So we're going to have 4 fresh tires and fuel to make it to the end. Yeah, every single one of it is except for Jeff Burton. I guess Jeff Burton was the caution. But then there's Terry Labonte. He's not pitting either. I have no idea. Well, at least I don't have to enter pit road. Last time I tried doing that, and I nearly died. I don't know how we didn't die. It was a freaking miracle. We didn't. It doesn't really matter if they do like shorter pit stops, only getting like 2 tires and a little fuel, because we're already at the back as it is, and I can pass some cars. The thing is, if we come off pit road well behind Bobby Labonte, he's going to pass a bunch of cars. I just want to pass him at the end of this race. It's a good thing that caution came out before we headed down pit road under the green flag, because yeah, then we'd never get the opportunity to actually finish better and shit. We had the pace to win this race, but there's always caution to screw things up. Bobby Labonte's still in his stall. He's still in his stall. Oh, and we just barely beat him off. Damn, we literally just got here. And Jeff Burton and whoever that red car is down pit road right now, well, that's the pace car. Well, Jeff Burton, he didn't decide to pit until the green flag was waving. Okay, well, Bobby Labonte's already gotten past Dale Jarrett, so he's just right behind me. I need to go. I need to pass as many cars as we can. How we doing? I got more damage to the wheels and front spoiler. I didn't do anything to my car. Why? How does it have more damage? I never did anything. You're doing things in my car under caution. Dumb fuck. Okay, well, they're all bunched together, so we can pass multiple cars at once if I push the envelope, which not the best idea, because that can cause crashes easily. I'm trying to put cars in between me and him, but if he's moving forward at the same damn rate, then what the hell are you going to do? Oh no, this guy's coming off pit road and he's not up to speed. Well, he's getting there. We're all right. No, Nemechek, you stop that. Okay, Labonte's getting held up. Good shit. Yes, we're actually making shit happen in this race. But you know, even though we're back on the lead lap, we're getting past these guys and everything, the fact that this happens all the damn time with the freaking cautions and shit, and this is what happened at Richmond, and we got the worst fucking end of it, being forced to finish nowhere other than last. It's the reason why this game is not as good as it should be. It's like the one major fuck up that ruins everything. I mean, to be honest, it's still probably better than like what NASCAR 21 is going to be on release day. But I think I enjoy this game more than NASCAR Evolution, just because aside from this dumb caution nonsense where you constantly get trapped a lap down, you got great racing and it looks better. And it isn't got full of content. They focus on making sure that it actually runs well. With NASCAR 21, as far as we're concerned, this game has got so many fucking bugs that they're going to have to fix over the next month and a half. But that's the thing with NASCAR games, it is never complete on release day. It's always got shit wrong with it. And because this is a new game, a new everything, just a clean slate, everything is wrong with the game. And by the time they actually fix everything, then it's just be missing all kinds of good content that it should have. It's missing basic features. You can't do this with that game. You can have a championship mode on NASCAR 21. I don't get that. You can have a career mode, but you can have a championship mode. I think championship mode uses less content that's in the basic data of the game than career mode. I don't know. It's got a paint booth. I don't think it's really all that sophisticated, because you can't actually make whatever kind of car you could possibly imagine. You're limited more than on a Technics game. Looks like John Andretti's trying to gain points on us today. I have got to do something about that. Jeff Burton, you're not even for position. No, and Jeff Burton is for position. I don't know how the hell this ship just played out that way. Okay, so we're about to have 2 laps to go. I could still win this race. I think that's a bit of a stretch, though. I mean, look how many cars I got to pass. I mean, that's only a few cars, but these are fast guys. We're talking Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, John Andretti, and Jeremy Mayfield. He took the lead as soon as Bobby Labonte went down pit road. I really want to get around John Andretti. Damn it, try and get to the inside. Can I do it this time? Can I do it? Barely. Oh, I just destroyed Jeff Gordon. I just destroyed Jeff Gordon trying to get to the inside. That was not a good idea. We're going to finish behind Bobby Labonte. There should be a caution in like 2 seconds. No, we get to the white flag, so no caution. Well, can I get around John Andretti and just finish 1 position behind Bobby Labonte then? Or is my car fucking destroyed? If my car is destroyed, then I can't do anything. But they don't actually obtain damage. They gotta blow a tire or an engine to actually obtain damage. Me, any damage is damage on them. I'm trying to get behind him, but like, I can't do that from the outside. Like, the hole was there. Like, the hole was there. I got it, like, I had to wedge my car in there. Whenever you do that, you get that rusty dumping physics. Well, we got it, John Andretti, but we just continue to lose points on Bobby Labonte. Damn, dude. I was hearing that goddamn scraping sound effect all the way through the loading screen. I was just rubbing John Andretti coming to the line, and it just stuck there after that. I could hear it while I was making the thumbnail. But Jeremy Mayfield is your race winner, and he led the most laps despite a dominant Bobby Labonte up until we took our pit stops and the caution came out, so it makes a little sense. But Ward Burton, a recovery from me screwing him at California, and then Mark Martin, he blew up at California, he finished 3rd, so same for him. Robbie Gordon somehow finished in 4th, okay then. Dale Jarrett's up here, John Andretti. Matt Kenseth was leading laps. I guess Jeff Burton led something in there. Nothing else really out of the ordinary here, I guess. I took Jeff Gordon out because I am a bastard douchebag fuckhead. Oh my goodness. Is that the menu music I hear playing in the background? Options. Sound. It's off? I have it turned off. How come I can hear it then? I mean, I have the TV volume turned down so it doesn't echo, but I don't know whether it's louder or not whenever I edit the menus into the video. So, like, I don't freaking know. But after the Coca-Cola 600 going into the Dover race, here are the standings. I guess Dover will come out like next week, but we're 122 points behind Bobby Labonte and 22 ahead of John Andretti. Well, that's kind of interesting, but I guess it makes sense. Jeff Burton is up to 4th because we screwed Jeff Gordon so damn hard. And Dale Jarrett's up to 5th. Ward Burton's now on the first page. He had a great run, so he knocks Kurt Busch off, I think. And then Mark Martin is still sitting in 9th. I mean, Mark Martin should be on the first page, not Ward Burton and Jeff Burton and John Andretti. All these 3 drivers that are taking up the spaces that should be taken up by Kurt Busch and Mark Martin. I think Ricky Rudd should be on there, maybe. I don't think Jeremy Mayfield's that good, but yeah, he's got to win. Mike Skinner has the win, and he might be the lowest guy with the win in all of this. Yes, that is the case. But like I said, see you guys next week for Dover, and I guess we'll also do Michigan next week. We'll have 2 NASCAR Heat 2002 next week. We'll just do 1 this week and do our Scooby-Dooby-Doos. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.